my question is, I am coming from a community where, like you gave an example right now, I'm coming from a community where, a father, let's say a grandmother, give birth to her daughter. The daughter give birth to another daughter. Another daughter give birth to another daughter. You come to realize that a whole generation, maybe 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 generation, they are all living in one house. They have the mentality that where they are living or the community they are in, that's the norm. They don't have any issue with that. You come to realize that for what they are competing with is the amount of children they give birth to, or like what they take pride in is how they can give birth to a lot of children and spread them all over the community. That's what they take pride in. They don't see far. They don't see far than their community. And you come to meet Christ. You are now enlightened. You now see far. Yeah, you no more behold to those things. But there are people in that particular community that they have been going through that particular situation for a very long period of time. It means that it has become a norm to them. So now, me that I've come to meet Christ, then I want to enlighten these kind of people. What are some of the steps I need to? What are some of the things I need to put in place in order to enlighten these people, to let them know that the life that they are living or the things that they are taking as a norm, it's not normal.
Okay, let's clap our hands for the man of God. That's very powerful. Now, what you see consistently, you think about. What you think about consistently, you talk about. What you talk about consistently, you begin to act it. That is what's called attitude. When you act consistently, it becomes a character. Let's start again. What you see consistently, you think about it. What you think about a lot of times, you begin to talk about it. What you talk about consistently, you begin to act it. It becomes an attitude. And the things you act most of the time becomes a character. You cannot change a man's mind if you don't change the thing they see. That is why the best form of teaching is not just lyrical. It's not just the words and the theory. In medicine, they say, see it, assess it, and do it for yourself. It begins with you seeing a senior surgeon doing the surgery. Then you assess in the surgery. Then you do the surgery. It begins with seeing. So with the example he gave like this, if he will be able to even change himself, it begins with changing the things he consumes on a daily basis. And if he will change the people in his community, if they have believed, it begins with the same process. Genesis chapter 14, I think 13 verse 14 to 17. Genesis 13, 14 to 17. And the Lord said unto Abraham, after that Lord was separated from thee, lift up thine eyes and look from the place where thou art northward and southward and eastward and westward. Verse 15. For all the land which thou seest, to thee will I give to you. God, why must I see it before you give it to me? It's a spiritual principle. Until you can see it, you will not be able to have it. So I've said it in this church several times. You live in Abokobi. Sometimes when Bishop gives you money, pick boat and go and look for where Airport City is. Go and just walk around Airport City. If not, every morning, evening, your mind will be doing abo. You have to pick. Now boat is easy. You pick Airport City. Where is it? Go and change your view. Sometimes look for where is Marina Mall. You pick your phone, pin Marina Mall. Just go there and go and pick. I took some people to Marina Mall. Just escalator they were climbing. People were somersaulting. Ow, ow, ow. Change the things you see. I don't know if you understand. If you keep staying around there, Bishop David Oyedepo says that you cannot grow beyond your environment. So you have to make sure, it's not easy, but you have to make sure that you change the things you see consistently. Because the things you see consistently will always become your meditation. You begin to think about it consistently. And the things you consistently think about, it becomes your possessions. And the things you speak about a lot, you realize that it becomes an attitude from the beginning. You keep doing it consistently, and then it becomes a character. My first time of entering Alisa Hotel, knowing that one night, 7,000 cities. Hey! Why?
Lord, prepare.
That's long ago. It's not even now. Recently, I was talking about it with someone. Yes, but it was when I decided that time is up. You cannot be sleeping in 500 cities. You know, the things have changed.
Yeah.
One day, staying there, that's the first time I met Dr. Lawrence Tete. Staying there, that's the first time I met Dr. Reverend Steve Winger, the superintendent of Assemblies of God. The first time I met you, when you go to great places, you see great people. If you keep sleeping in that hotel in the system, you will be seeing cockroaches and lizards. You'll be seeing things.
True.
Things. And I've shared this story before. The first time I met one of the greatest men of God in the hotel, I told you, as I was approaching him to take my number, he wanted to take my number. Why? When you meet people at great places, they think you are great.
Wow.
It's not only way. Yeah. Yeah. On no day I'll say John she was watching and Noah. Oh. Yeah, we are this social.
This way. Wow.
Someone is calculating, say, village rent a low. I mean, go high and die with this area. Hey, my brothers and sisters, that area honor Speaker of Parliament. Etio, one connection per will life assistant. Na a grassy honor and a dream no micro winner being no. That's what we say, hey. A grassy yana, a grassy year. Near this already to some matodomo or don't farming where it should be a stepping stone.
Yeah, you should yearn for good.
You should yearn for
higher stuff.
All fingers are not the same.
Must
you be the short one?
Yeah.
You understand?
Yes, I do.
So you need to change the things you see.
Wow, that's right.
The first time I began to train my mind that miracles exist was when I went to Dr. Lawrence Tete's program, and vis-a-vis Yagani, no joke, and he was pulling someone's leg right in front of me. And I begin to ask, is it the bone that is stretching, or God is creating new legs? When I saw it there is nothing I don't think God cannot do. But you've not seen miracle before, so you think everybody is lying. The first time I met Prophet Bernal, 2013, and after 2013, he has sponsored over 400 people in university education. Most of them are private schools. No, this thing we all can do it. If a man has done it, are we not men? Or you a lizard? Change the things you see. Change the things you see. Some people see Kempiski, one food, 2,700 cedis. One day there is a lady here. Preaches and family. I took a lady, a girl somewhere. She did something very good. So I called her and I said that, oh, I'm from the office today. I saw what you did, very good. Let me take you somewhere. So I picked her and I took her to a woman who does eggs and bread. So I went there and the woman did it and I bought moments and everything. I added it to her and I said, very good. As we were going, she knew the price of the thing. I was like, hey!
Where then?
And she was telling me, "Obey to me, dia come kuma 50 balls." When she got to know the price of, it's very expensive, but it's wow. Then the next one she texted me, "Bishop, the food is nice, pow." You see, so change the things you see. Yes, it helps you to begin to know the possibilities in life. The possibilities in life. It helps you to know the realm you can also operate. When you interviewed me during my book launch, you asked me a question. That's like 2 years ago. You asked me a question about why I decided to write and why I decided to empower a lot of youth. And I answered by saying that my miracles and breakthroughs in life didn't come through formal education. It's through workshops. When I discovered that what you see builds your mind, I decided that whenever I meet great people who are stalwarts in their industry, no matter what they are doing, if only I can pay, I will pay to learn. You know, it's very important so that you see and they share stories how they did this, they did that. Recently, a few days ago, I saw that MacAngel was doing a master class, a paid for master class, and I paid for it online and I joined it. Yeah, MacAngel. And I was surprised. He was speaking about how a time came around 2017, 2018 there. Every month he was making $300,000 every month from his YouTube account. And then people are here, start YouTube something. They have not started. How will you make 300,000? Look at my face. You are the one I'm talking to. You know when you are talking about people's issues, then they remove their face somewhere.
Oh my God.
So they are not doing it, and yet they feel that this thing. And he was talking about it. Even when people are now doing it, so many now writers increase.
It's true.
Imagine $300,000.
That's plenty dollars. Plenty cents.
You understand?
Yeah.
So when you change the things you see consistently, you change the things you hear consistently. The things you hear consistently, it helps you. 2 Corinthians 3:18. 2 Corinthians 3:18. But we all, with open faces, beholding us in a glass the glory of the Lord, are changed into the same glory. You'll be confused, but let me just explain it. All he's saying is that remove the glass, find a picture of a future you want to be like, and put it somewhere, and all the time be looking at it and just be confessing that I'll be like this. He's saying that it's just a matter of time. You will be changed into the same image. You will be changed. But you see, the same beholding that we saw in 2 Corinthians 5 is same is not here. So that is it.
Please let's clap our hands for the prophet of God. It has been such a powerful meeting.